Hey guys, it's me, Cupid. I have schizophrenia. So today I wanted to talk about negative symptoms and cognitive symptoms. I think that I expressed this yesterday, but schizophrenia has multiple types of symptoms. There's positive, negative, and cognitive symptoms. Positive and negative were something that was founded long time ago, but more recently, cognitive symptoms were found and described. So negative symptoms refers to anything that takes away from normal brain functioning or behavior. Cognitive symptoms are any problems having to do with your cognition. Kind of makes sense, right? All right, so let's start off with negative symptoms. Negative symptoms, about 1 out of 4 people with schizophrenia show reductions in typical behavior, which are called negative symptoms. For example, they avoid eye contact and seem apathetic. They do not express emotion even when discussing emotional subjects. Their speech is slowed, they say less than most people, and they use a monotonous tone of voice. Their speech may be characterized by long pauses before answering, failure to respond to a question, or inability to complete saying something after they start it. So that is kind of a good description. The cause of negative symptoms is not clear. While some studies say these deficits run in families, there is no known genetic association for negative symptoms or deficit schizophrenia. Interestingly, while winter birth increases the risk for schizophrenia, people with schizophrenia born in the summer appear to be at a higher risk for negative symptoms. I thought that was kind of interesting, actually. So some of the negative symptoms are affective deficits, lack of facial expression, eye contact, gestures, and variations in voice pattern. Another one is communicative deficits, speech lacking in quantity or information. Relational deficits, lack of interest in social activities and relationships. And then avolition deficits, severe lack of motivation or initiative to accomplish purposeful tasks. So other types of negative symptoms are blunted affect. This limits a person's ability to convey his or her emotions, causing diminished facial and emotional expressions. A blunted affect is less severe than flat affect, in which a person has extremely limited range of emotions. For instance, not even being able to crack a smile or laugh during a time of great joy. People can mistake blunted affect as someone being cold or unfeeling. And then another one is allogoia, defined in DSM-5 as a decrease in verbal output or verbal expressiveness. Allogoia, also known as poverty of speech, can make it nearly impossible to communicate your thoughts and carry on a conversation. People with allogia, sorry, I don't know if I'm saying it right, may answer a monosyllabic yes or no when responding to questions and or experience delays in getting the words out. It should be noted that these speech delays are not the same as those caused by positive symptoms like auditory or visual hallucinations and disorganized thinking. Asociality, sociality, I don't know. Other terms used to describe asociality are non-social, unsocial, social, disinterest, or a lack of social drive. Asociality causes a lack of involvement in social relationships or increased desire to spend time alone. This is different than a person who isolates him or herself after hearing voices or experiencing feelings of paranoia. Next one is avolition. Avolition is a form of emotional or behavioral paralysis that can diminish your drive to participate in social activities and meet goals, as well as your ability to complete daily tasks. Many people mistake this negative symptom for laziness, but in the case of schizophrenia, avolition causes pervasive lack of enthusiasm coupled with a striking lack of concern for both minor and major matters. All right. This can even carry over into basic activities like personal hygiene and grooming. Anaheidonia, in Greek, an means without and hedon means pleasure. So in simple terms, anaheidonia is a state where you are unable to feel pleasure. For people with schizophrenia, this can mean a lack of enthusiasm for activities, hobbies, passions, and pleasures once enjoyed. So cognitive symptoms, like I said, they are more recent development. Cognitive symptoms involve problems with concentration and memory and can be just as disabling as the other types of symptoms. Because schizophrenia has these different types of symptoms, it is known as a multilateral condition. The cognitive symptoms can be summarized as impaired higher or executive functioning, being capable to take in, retain, interpret information, then use it to carry out a task or function, impairment of short-term working memory, attention deficit, and dementia. I don't know if people know this, but there are higher chances of people with schizophrenia getting dementia because of these kinds of cognitive issues. So just something thought that you guys might want to know. I think that is it for the video today. I went over as much information as I could about both of those. I thought that was some great information. Some of it was actually from my textbook for my psychology class, so I thought that that was pretty useful information as well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my different symptoms videos. I know that I really enjoyed learning about it. I don't know if a lot of people do. I'm really into psychology, so maybe that's why I enjoyed it. But hopefully you guys enjoy learning about your mental health disorder and what all comes with it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay wonderful, stay beautiful, stay amazing, stay awesome, stay unique, stay you, and above all else, you guys love yourselves. Peace and love.